Hi everyone! Welcome to Stamp It Up with Jaimie. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm so happy to have you here with me. As you're coming on in, let me know where you're watching from. Come say hello, and we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. I have a really fun card for you tonight. I'm using brand new product that literally just arrived, oh, I don't know, about 8 hours ago or so. And lots of fun things, lots of goodies, lots to share. I'm super excited to be here with you. If you aren't familiar with who I am, my name is Jaimie and I am with Stampin' Up. I'm an independent demonstrator in upstate New York. I've been a demonstrator for about 5 years. And I do it because I love paper crafting and I am super passionate about it. And I love sharing it with others. So, hi Lori and Lindsay, Lisa's here. Come on in everyone. I wish you were here at my house. I'd offer you to come in, sit on my couch, have a cup of coffee with me. Hey Christina. You love the orange, huh? I'm not a huge orange person, but it's peaches. And so of course we had to do, I'm gonna be using Calypso Coral. So the annual catalog has gone live. It is gorgeous and fun. And I can actually show you the inside now, which is so exciting. Usually I have to keep it like top secret locked down. So it went live on Tuesday. Just about everything is available. The bees, I think, aren't, but pretty much everything else is. Hi, Susan, and Denise is here. A couple things that are going on. It's a very busy month. Lots of exciting things. I'm super pumped. One of the things that's going on is, let's see if I can find the page. Okay, so on page 170 of your catalog, you're gonna find the Hostess Rewards. It could be called Hostess Rewards, Party Rewards, Ordering Rewards, however you want to call it. And it's basically anytime you order over $150 worth of product, you start earning free product, free money. And if you spend right now in an order of $250 or more, you are getting an extra $25 in free product. Hi Jean, thanks so much for coming on in. I appreciate it. So glad you caught me live. So the $25, that is after $250. And so I was kind of playing with numbers a little bit. If you place an order of $300 between your regular Hostess Rewards and the extra Hostess Rewards right now, you would be getting $61 in free product. That is so much free product. That's like 6 rolls of ribbon. I don't know, more than that. I don't know. It's a lot. So lots of free goodies. You can do it that way. If you know someone that's crafty and want to go in on an order together and then split the rewards, totally doable. I would actually recommend that. And then the other thing that we have going on right now is the Join Plus promotion. And this is an opportunity to buy the starter kit for $99 and you get $155 in product. That's $155 that you pick. So it's not a set starter kit. You literally put you choose every dollar that goes into that starter kit. $99, you get $155 in product and it ships for free. So that's another like $15 or so of savings. And the opportunity to kind of be on the inside, part of a great team. We have a lot of fun. I think we have a lot of fun. And never any pressure to sell or do parties or any of that jazz. You can if you want. I'll be there to support you, but never any pressure. We just love having the love for paper crafting, kind of brings us all together, and it's just a great opportunity. So 2 great chances to save this month. I don't know about you, but my wish list was extremely long. I took a big chunk out of it yesterday with my big order, but definitely you're going to want to save in a couple different ways to do that. So let me know if you have any questions. I didn't put it in the comments, but you can get a hold of me and you can find all of my links at www.jaimieb.com. You got to spell my name right, Jaimieb.com. All the links everything you need is over there. So I'm here to help. I love to answer questions and I love to help in any way I can. So please reach out to me. Hello, Mom. Thank you for joining me tonight. My mom's going to be here tomorrow helping me out. We got lots to do. Okay, so this is the card we're making. It uses new product. I waited until today to make my card because I knew I wanted to use new. And I love anything fruit. I love the sweet strawberry. I loved it when we had the lemons. I love to stamp with fruit. And so of course the peach sweet was top of my list and I thought we would have some fun with it tonight. So let's get going. I won't keep you another moment. Hey Tammy, how you doing tonight? Thanks for joining. I am going to flip my camera around my phone. If you get dizzy, just look away for a quick moment. It usually takes me a little bit because it's a little clunky, but just look away and then we'll get going. So let me just flip this around. I think, hold on. There we go. Let's see here. Okay. Oop, that's my ceiling. There we go. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking with steam. Let me move my seat up and we're all good. Okay. Tammy, I love the peach set too. I just think it's super cute. Really, really fun. I love it. I'm a huge fan. So let's dive in. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks and kind of the reasoning and how and why behind tonight's card. My card base is Calypso Coral, which is kind of interesting. It's not a color I use too often, but it is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Okay. I just realized I didn't grab the paper. Okay. And then here's the thing. A lot of my embossing folders retired with the end of the previous annual catalog. So I am like super eager. I could not get my hands on these embossing folders quick enough. This is one of the new ones. It's called Macrame. It is a 3D embossing folder. 3D meaning there's lots of texture. And you can see it. It's just a lot of detail in here. And really, really lovely. I think it's going to pair well with a lot of our new sets, a lot of our new bundles and suites. So the back side, the negative you could use, it just has a different look to it, a different feel. Tonight I am going to be using the front. And let's get this attached to our card front. It is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so the entire size of the card front. It's going to cover the complete card front here. And that is Calypso Coral again. So I find when I'm embossing a card front, to do it on a separate piece of cardstock is better. You could do it right onto your card front, but it does tend to warp it. And it can also make it smaller. So I don't know. I like to do it on a separate piece of cardstock. Next, I have 2 patterns, and I didn't grab it. So let me open it here. Now that I can show you the inside of the catalog. 2 patterns from there it is, You're a Peach Designer Series paper. It is a 12 by 12 pack. All of our DSP is double-sided. One tends to be more images, one tends to be more patterns. And really, just really beautiful, really fun images. And there's also some patterns that would work with any card outside of this suite of product. I'm using these 2 here. This is what the opposite side looks like. And I cut them out with the stitched rectangles dies. They measure about 1 1/4 by 3 1/4, more or less. That's the die, if you're looking for that one in particular. And there's 2 patterns that have these sort of flowers on them. One being this one and one being this one. This is the one I'm using, the one that has like the tiny flowers in it as well. And I cut them both out. And I'm just going to adhere them to the card front. This design of the card itself tonight is actually a pretty simple one. Honestly, that's kind of my jam anyways, simple cards. So if you didn't want to die cut these out, you could certainly just cut them out. You could just cut rectangles out of the Designer Series paper, and that would work just fine. Okay, let's create our peaches. So for this, I have a scrap piece of basic white cardstock. I don't know the size. It just has to be big enough. And So here's the stamp set, Sweet as a Peach. We have sort of two peach images, this one single bigger peach, and then this cluster of three. And these are on a single stamp that are connected, and so are these. This kind of branch that's hanging down is one single stamp. It is connected, as are the three flowers here. And the coordinating dies are also connected, so it makes cutting these out really easy. I'm a huge fan, A, because it's fruit. I love fruit. And B, they have some really cute punny sentiments. I'm such a sucker for punny sentiments. So Sweet as a Peach, Have a Peachy Day, and then the one we're going to use tonight, To a Sweet Friend, down here in the bottom. And on the inside, I did include a second sentiment, the Have a Peachy Day. So the color palette that we're working with tonight is Pale Papaya, Calypso Coral, and Pear Pizzazz. So I'm going to first stamp the branch and leaves in the Pear Pizzazz. Again, it looks like it would be a separate pieces, but they're all connected. It is one continuous stamp. So Pear Pizzazz, beautiful. While I'm at it, I'm going to, I didn't put it on a block. Hold on, let me just grab these ones quickly. I didn't block these up. And we're going to do the peach that's going to go on the inside. Oh, that's not what I want. This is the one I want. So we're going to do that in Pear Pizzazz as well. While I have it out, might as well. Okay, next I'm going to stamp the cluster, the three peaches. I got to get this on a block too. And I'm going to do kind of a double coloring. That's not how I want to word it. I'm going to first ink it in Pale Papaya. And then using a sponge dauber, I'm going to add a hint of Calypso Coral sort of around the edge, the one edge of the peaches. So what I mean is this. I'm going to ink it up in the Pale Papaya. Oops, I almost stamped it down. Don't stamp it down. Ink it up and then hold on to it. And then I'm going to use a sponge dauber. These are really fun. You get a bunch in a pack and they you can either hold them like this, like you would a pen, or you can stick your finger in them. And I'm just going to grab some Calypso Coral ink, stamp off a little bit, and then I'm going to go on the one edge and ever so slightly just apply a little bit of that Calypso Coral. And this just adds a little extra color as opposed to it just being a flat stamped image. And I really like how it comes out. Okay. And depending on how much color you add is the depth to which, I mean, I could have added more Calypso Coral and had a much darker image. I'm going to do the same. I used that bigger peach for the inside. I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to ink it up in the Pale Papaya and then sort of ink up my sponge dauber and Calypso Coral. I'm going to kind of go off a little bit because it's fairly new and it's very juicy. And I'm going to add the Calypso Coral kind of to the one side. And there you go. There's your peach. Easy peasy. Isn't that pretty, Susan? I really like it. If you didn't, you would still get a nice look if you didn't want to add the secondary color. Here, let me clean that, and I'll show you what it would look like if we were just to stamp in the Pale Papaya. If we just did a single, like Pale Papaya in this case, that's what it would look like. So it's a distinctive stamp, and so it's naturally going to have this variance of color, I guess is how I want to say that. But the adding of a second color, I feel like just sort of accentuates it. Okay, so we have to do some cutting out now. I'm going to use the peach dies that are included in this particular bundle. Just keep in mind when you do buy the bundle, you save the 10%. It has its own special product number, so make sure you find that. And if you're curious about the bundles, if you go to, oh boy, as I knock everything over. If you go to the back of your catalog, the die bundles begin on 157. And the punch bundles begin on 147. So if you're specifically looking for what bundles are in the catalog, you don't have to flip page by page, although that is fun. You can go right to the back and just find out those specific items. Okay, so I'm going to cut out all 4 of my images. Let's see here. First, so this is just like this was one stamp. It is one die to cut it out. At first I looked at it and I'm like, I'm not sure what that goes to. And then I realized it was the big branch. So sort of line it up. Do your best. Oh boy, we'll see. Crank it through. Okay, beautiful. I can get it off. I love when it works. Not such a fan when it doesn't work. The dies you're going to find, they do match the images perfectly. So if you're wondering kind of where to put it, there's one of these peaches that kind of has like a point, and the matching dies kind of has a point too. And so that's how I kind of figured out easily that that's the way it's supposed to go. They are uniquely shaped, and so you kind of have to get it right in order for it to cut out. Okay, run that through. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. What's next? How about we do this leaf? I originally was going to put the big peach on the front. That was kind of the plan. And I switched it. As I was making the card, I liked the cluster of peaches better for the front. Hey Heather, how you doing? How are you doing tonight? That peach. I hope everyone's well and staying healthy and hopefully enjoying some spring. Up here in upstate New York, spring is definitely taking a little while. So if you have spring where you are, I hope you're enjoying it. Needless to say. Okay, when I adhere these down, I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to use the regular ones and the mini ones because the mini ones fit sort of the smaller branches a little better than the bigger ones. Okay, so let's see here. One. Oh, actually, I think I'm going to just use one big one and the rest of them small. One, and then we'll put a small one here. Another one there. How about another one there? And then one, it's tiny, but it does fit. It's tiny, but it's good. Okay. Peel these off. I am doing well, thank you. I have family coming into town, so just running around like a crazy person cleaning. And thank the Lord Almighty, my bathroom is finally done. If you have caught any of my YouTube lives, you would have known that there's been a lot of construction happening in my house lately. But that is done just in time for my guests, thank goodness. The product shares came in today, so I've been a mean, lean cutting machine all day today, and I hope to get it out by next week. If not sooner. I'm going to try. It's a little hard with guests, but I'm going to do my best. Luckily, I have a good helper. Penny's here with me tonight. She's helping me on my team. She's helping me cut. Hi, Linda. How you doing tonight? How's everyone tonight? Now, I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to where I'm putting these peaches. Maybe there is if I were to analyze it, but I'm not. I'm just going to kind of put them where I like them. And then for the sentiment, I have to say, I loved the big ones. I really did. But the dies have this really fun, I don't know what you want to call that. A long slanted rectangle? I don't know. Who's a math person? This is a shape. I don't know what shape that is. I don't know names of birds. I don't know names of flowers. And I don't know my shapes either, clearly. I feel like I have to do research before doing a live. So I decided to go with one of the smaller sentiments that fit this particular die. And there are a couple. Let's celebrate you. It's your day. Thanks for being as, and then you would finish it. A parallelogram? Okay, sold. A parallelogram. I have no idea. To a sweet friend, and then a friend over here. So these guys fit with this die, which is perfect. So I had to use it. Look, how come everybody knows this except me? And I didn't mind math. I kind of like math, but oh, let me do that again. Did I stamp? I guess I did stamp it in Calypso Coral. There we go. That's better. That's kind of smudged. You would think I would know these things from homeschooling, but I don't know. My kids were doing like fractions and other stuff, not shapes. Hi, Karen. Thanks for coming tonight. Okay, so I'm going to line that up, run it through, and there we go. So here's the thing. This is a fairly simple, it looks like there's a lot of components, but honestly, it's just embossing, an embossing folder, some designer series paper, which I cut out with dies, but you don't have to. If you'd like to keep it simpler, just cut them in the shape of a rectangle. Some simple stamping that you can step it up using a sponge dauber. If you don't, you just use the one color, no big deal. And then you cut them out with the die. And then a simple sentiment that's cut out with the same die. So different components, but honestly, this could easily be replicated, and it's a really simple card. So if you're looking for something quick and easy, definitely, you know, embossing folder, a little designer series paper, and a bundle, and you're done. If you have the strawberry set, blueberry set, and this set, you can make a fruit bowl card. Oh my gosh, I love it. I do love anything fruit. I do. I know. You all know this. The only thing they're missing is lemons. Remember a couple years ago they had that punch bundle? I miss it. I love lemons. That's the only thing missing. Okay, there's our sentiment. To a sweet friend. And I just realized I didn't cut the inside cardstock. Sure. Hold on. I got to go get my trimmer. Sorry about that. My trimmer was over near the product shares. So I'm just going to cut this quickly. And this is for the inside. Inside is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. That's usually what I cut the inside. Usually don't vary from that too much. So on the front, I have To a Sweet Friend, which, why does that look not straight? Let me just straighten that out a little. To a Sweet Friend. And then on the inside, I put the Have a Peachy Day, because when you have a really cute, punny sentiment, I feel like you have to use it. There's no way around it. This one I am going to stamp in the Pale Papaya. And I'm going to try for straight. If I wanted to pop that a little bit more, you could use the Calypso Coral. It's definitely pale. Get it? Pale Papaya. Okay, bad joke. And then for my stem and peach, I'm just going to adhere that with a little bit of liquid glue. I'm going to put literally the tiniest little bit on the very end, like so, and then adhere that over. It's going to take a second to dry. While that's drying, I'm going to put this on the inside. So this is brand new product. It's in the annual catalog, which is live, so it is available. Definitely check it out over on my website, which you can find at jaimieb.com. There are a couple of ways that you can save right now. You're laughing at my joke. You're probably the only one, Heather. I make really ridiculous, stupid jokes. I make dad jokes, really. Should they be a mom joke then? I don't know. It's bad. So lots of ways to save. I'd love to help you any way I can. So reach out. There's more details over on my blog. Lots of goodness, lots going on. So there we go. What do you think? Should we have a peachy day? So fun. I love it. So that's the one I made. Here's our sample. If you've been watching and would like a chance to win tonight's card, quickly leave a comment of some sort. You can even just write in an emoji if you'd like. I must have overnighted my order. Yes, I might have. I might have, Karen. I did. I overnighted it mostly because I have family coming into town, and I just knew it was going to postpone my product shares significantly. And so I did. I hit the overnight button. Don't tell anyone. My husband approved, so. Okay, there you have it, guys. I hope you liked the card. Please let me know if you have any questions, if I can help with anything at all. And as always, thank you for joining me. I'll be here next week, same time, same place, and I hope to see you then. Have a great night, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.